Arm wrestling rematch.
You gotta.
You know
what?
Eastononi Films Podcast.
I've been retired from Green Day for 57 years.
Yo guys, welcome back to the Eastononi Films Podcast. Well, not welcome back to the very first episode. It's the first one. Happy New Year's Eve, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Yo, it's New Year's Eve, and today we're going to be recapping the year. But first, I got my co-host to introduce. Over here, we got Logan.
Woo! Yeah.
Here we got Nate.
AKA Nirvana.
No one cares about Nate. That's
and here we got Noah.
Yes, thank you. Wow.
Last but not least,
Jordan. Yay!
All right.
And I'm Easton, as you probably know. So we're gonna be talking about 2018. So who would like to start off?
Topics.
Well, we can start off with Jordan here.
Oh,
he's a
jeez.
Capitals fan.
Yeah, man. So
Stanley Cup champion.
Winnipeg's taking it this year. You think
Got them Baltimore Ravens, those are the...
Oh, no.
Shut up.
They're going to lose to the Browns. Watch.
Let's not get real heavy on the teams oriented.
I'm calling it. Pittsburgh's going to be in the playoffs, boys.
New Jersey Devils.
It's a good team.
Get that out.
No one cares about hockey!
Hey, we started off on Capitals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this year's been a pretty big year in the YouTube community. We've seen as boxing is something that's emerged in YouTube this year. We kicked it off with in February, KSI versus Joe Weller, in which KSI completely walked through Joe Weller. Any of you guys watched that fight?
Absolutely.
No. I watched it. I watched it a few times.
Absolutely not.
But
I did mention the wisest guy in this group, Logan Sweeney.
Look at this 3 days!
But we did watch the Logan Paul KSI fight.
Yeah, that one really, they pulled out all the stops. Second fight, for YouTube, that was...
That's been
So what's part 2 to that? What's part 2?
You think they're so...
So Easton, what's part 2?
Rich and so good. Well, they are rich, but...
What's part 2 to that fight?
Part 2, they don't know yet. It was supposed to be in February, and they're having some trouble with the contract.
Yeah.
What it seems like, just from hearing through the grapevine, it sounds like KSI is thinking about not fighting again. So
Retirement 1 and 2
yeah.
are done.
God
dang!
2-0-1. I'm retiring. 1-0-1. I'm retiring.
One's done.
Yeah. But
How many people were watching that? 100,000 or so?
800,000 pay-per-view buys.
God dang! That's all I got.
800,000.
What?
$10?
$10. 8 million?
Wow.
Yeah.
I say that's a pretty big purse right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, neither of them actually came out positive from the event, just because they all had to pay for their trainers and they had to pay for all that. And the event and everything, because they were in Manchester Arena, a huge arena.
All those people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Boxing.
It sounds like Logan Paul though is ready to go as soon as KSI's ready to go. Did you hear about Jake Paul wants to fight Dylan Dennis?
Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
Who even is that?
Conor McGregor's trainer. No. Conor McGregor's head coach is John Kavanaugh, but he's his jiu-jitsu coach.
That's amazing.
And they say, according to the True Geordie, who was the commentator of the Jake Paul fight and Logan Paul fight, he said that it would be a decent match, evenly matched. But he said if Jake Paul really trained, because if you think about it, Dylan Dennis isn't a boxer; he's just a fighter. He's jiu-jitsu. But it's definitely interesting to see how everything unfolds. Did you?
Yeah, good. It's all you, bro. It's your show. It's all you.
You go.
I was gonna say there's memories from us in general.
Is this part coming out too?
Going over to each other's houses and doing
Yeah, we got
memories.
Me and
memories. Dude, look at this.
I want to say it's my 4th most viewed video on my channel. Me and you arm wrestling.
arm wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Arm wrestling.
table.
You know what? We're rematching. We're
rematch right now.
Rematch.
Dude, I was a twig back then. Let's go.
We're about to record my year in review.
Yeah, why not?
I think
Which
we
you
do
guys.
Guys, this is the rematch.
Seeing it live.
Arm
Rematch.
wrestling
You
challenge.
see, if you're watching the audio version, I apologize. You're not going to be able to see
Okay.
it. But you'll hear their commentary.
Here's some commentary
From
from
every cameraman.
Yeah, here's some commentary from the smartest man in the group, Logan
Oh,
Sweeney.
jeez. Easton's like, God
Hey
damn.
guys, just in advance, we also apologize for the poor video footage because Logan Sweeney,
Sweeney,
smartest man in the group,
Sweeney,
is
I don't
unfortunately
think you're
recording.
supposed to pick the camera up.
Yep.
Not a temporary cameraman.
Don't mess with the tripod.
Yeah, don't mess
It took a
with the
while to get that.
Yep.
Alright, you gotta pull on the glasses for the fun.
What? No.
I'm
Distracting.
a sideline. I'm an in-ring announcer.
Alright.
Alright.
I don't have any room to go.
Alright, hold on.
I don't have any
Let's go to the
room.
center of the table.
I gotta sit down. Oh wait.
Elbows up. Alright.
I'm standing so weird right now.
Alright.
Oh yeah, there we go.
You good?
Wait.
Is it?
I gotta get.
Everyone It gives. Okay.
What happened here?
Alright.
Actually, no, that's not.
My goodness. Alright. Choose your position.
All right.
Here,
Let's go with this.
Say it. Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm gonna half sit down on this one, boys.
All
Alright, boys.
All right.
Alright.
This isn't
Three.
gonna help.
No one versus
Wait.
Arm wrestling rematch.
You gotta.
See
You gotta.
here.
You know what? You know what?
Eastononi
You know
Films
what?
Podcast. Like and subscribe.
Take it for sure.
I already know. He's taking off his
Take this so
shoes.
seriously. So I lost last.
Oh, he's
time.
taking his shoes off.
Yeah.
This is getting serious.
Shoes coming off.
Alright.
Hey.
Noah is taking his shoes off.
Yes,
And my hat remains on.
Here we go. All right, here we go.
And my shoes.
Here we go.
He wants
Ready?
to.
Hold up,
Three.
hold up. I gotta zoom.
No, you don't. Oh, whatever.
In 3,
Nah.
2, 1.
Oh, look
Oh my God!
Look at the boss. He's been working out.
Oh, he's been
He's
working
been-
out.
Oh, he's pulling it off. Someone's arm just snaps. Oh my God.
Just
table break.
table shatters into pieces.
It's a back and forth.
I gotta keep the table from moving.
Yo, you've been working out, bro.
God
Noah wins.
Got
That's
that.
all I got to say. God damn.
Got that.
No.
He needs help up.
Help me up, bro.
I had a friend teach me how to arm wrestle properly. I mean, I ain't strong enough for it.
Hey.
No, he was teaching me arm wrestling.
Yeah.
He was teaching me arm wrestling
There it
techniques.
is,
Arm
man.
wrestling technique.
Yeah.
Hey,
You know,
don't
I
sit down.
Yeah, my elbows hurt, man. Oh, look at that. Oh, wait,
You ever seen an arm wrestling? You ever watch professional arm wrestling? You ever watch professional
fun.
arm wrestling?
No.
Okay.
They
Neither
sit
have I.
down.
No, see, so he was telling me, he's like, you gotta get your whole body into it, but if you let go and you go like that, you're gonna break your arm. So you gotta just, you gotta fall with it, apparently.
Okay, I'll sit down.
You gotta fall with it, apparently.
That's crazy, guys.
Apparently that's
Well,
it.
Easton, we're even now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
1-1.
One.
End of 2019.
End of 2019, we'll finish finish the trilogy.
God dang.
Yeah.
That's all.
Another big thing that happened in sports this year. Biggest UFC fight in history: Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. What did you think about that? More specifically, the aftermath of the fight.
Wow.
Oh,
Did you guys see that?
the ring hurt.
Nope.
Jump in the ring.
Yeah, you jumped the cage.
These guys don't. These
Yeah.
guys
What do you
don't
mean?
watch any
What,
boxing.
I do.
Yeah, Khabib.
I don't watch
What do you mean?
it.
He's the only one here that has no interest in it.
I'm only
Khabib.
interested in football.
Khabib.
Yeah, let's talk some NFL.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
No, we're
Okay,
there in a moment.
Khabib and
First,
McGregor. Come on.
Okay, the jump was cool. That's probably about it. Who's ready for John Jones' return tomorrow? That's
Yeah.
what I'm getting.
Oh, yeah.
Who's ready for that?
Who even is that?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Guys, I'm
He's
sorry.
coming back.
Little disclaimer. We couldn't find anybody else. We couldn't find a fifth
We
person.
were gonna have five. We were gonna have
So
Stephen A.
Logan
Smith.
Sweeney was our last and desperate choice.
If we had
Stephen A.
oh my
Smith.
God.
Well, Joe Rogan was supposed to come on the podcast, but we couldn't get him today.
Yeah, it was
He's sick.
supposed to be Stephen A. Smith,
Hey,
Joe Rogan,
Steven.
John Cena. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be all those. They just couldn't make
They
it.
all canceled.
Hey, Steven, if you ever watch this, hit us up, bro.
Yeah.
Hit us up. We don't like the
Go
Cowboys
ahead.
either.
Hey, but I gotta tell you guys, what's your opinion? Because okay, I'm a Steelers fan. I feel very disappointed and very frustrated. Logan, hold on your comment.
Playoffs.
All right,
Yeah,
but
Logan's ready to retreat.
how? I'm gonna start with Nate on this one. How do you think the Steelers are gonna go in playing the Cincinnati Bengals?
All right,
I
so
think it's gonna be a tough
well,
challenge for
I'm
them.
an Eagles fan, so I'm NFC. So obviously Logan has a little bit of bias. It doesn't matter that it's a divisional game. A lot of people, mainly him, think that it's a divisional game.
Let me rephrase the question.
Divisional games are always harder than the regular.
The Ravens, for those of you who don't know, the Ravens, if the Ravens win on Sunday,
a Ravens win gives them the playoff spot.
They get the playoff. They get the division leader.
That Ravens-Browns game will be a close game.
If the Steelers beat the Bengals and the Ravens lose, the Steelers have the spot.
Steelers take the division.
So, and then the Ravens would get. Would they get a wild card? I don't think they would.
No.
They would not.
Titans play this week, so that means one of them would go into the wild card.
So basically, what's your opinion? How do you think it's going to go down? How do you think the Ravens game?
Unbiased. Division game doesn't matter here. Bengals have lost their quarterback, a lot of their secondary, just.
AJ Green.
AJ Green, yes.
They're beat up.
They've lost so many people because the Eagles, they've lost a lot of people injury wise, but mentally the team cannot take on the Steelers.
They can't take them on without their key guys.
Without their key players, the defense and the offense mentally they've fallen apart.
They don't click.
They don't click anymore. That's the word.
That's right.
Without AJ Green, the wide receiver.
Sounds like I think the Steelers. It's going to be an easy win for them. I'm just kind of trying to decipher what you guys are going to do.
Joe Mixon is a working
Can I have a word?
Yes, Logan. This guy right here is the biggest Ravens fan around. You'll find.
Yeah, he got the brain.
And let's see what he has to say about this Ravens-Browns matchup.
Steelers are always unpredictable. I mean,
I will give you that.
They lost against the Raiders. I
know.
So
but then we beat the Patriots. That's Chris Boswell.
Boswell sucks. Okay,
he does.
He got put on IR today. He got put on IR today.
Yeah, they picked up actually a kicker from the Raiders to add to their 53-man roster. I just don't know his name off the top of my head.
Okay, so I feel like it will be a close game, but I mean that. It's a hard one to tell. I feel
Watch out for Baker, man. Baker's been hot.
Steelers probably will win against the Bengals.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
I think they will.
I feel since it's the divisional game, I think it'll be a kind of a harder game for them.
Where are they playing? Which city are they in?
They play in Pittsburgh, don't they? They played in Cincinnati.
I'm pretty sure they play in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they played in Pittsburgh. It's a home game for them.
Okay,
and they're going to know how important it is. And the Ravens are going to know how important their game is, too. So, it will be close.
With the Ravens, you got Lamar Jackson. He gives the defense...
Ben Roethlisberger is better than Lamar Jackson.
Defense goes out there and just sweeps them. I feel like...
I don't know why I said that offense. I don't know why.
I feel like they got a dub against the Browns this week.
Actually, I didn't mean to say that, but who thinks better quarterback, Ben Roethlisberger or Lamar Jackson?
Russell Wilson.
Ben
Roethlisberger right now because Lamar Jackson
Aaron Rodgers.
first year. And then also Ben Roethlisberger, he's not even that good. He just has good wide receivers.
Well,
no, he's actually he's leading the league in passing yards right now. To be honest with you,
I see some of his throws. They're complete crap.
I remember Ben
He has two of the best wide receivers in the NFL.
I will give you
spirals. Not always the tightest, but he can place the ball. That throw
so
to Washington,
well.
It was right above the defender, and he just was able to bring it down.
See, the thing is, the thing is, along with the Steelers being unpredictable, Roethlisberger can be unpredictable too.
Yeah.
He can either play like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL,
he dove for that
or he can
touchdown
play like
against
one of the worst.
Don't get me started on Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
He's not doing well at all.
Yeah, because he ain't playing.
But see, the thing is, January Joe was always the best.
What?
January Joe.
Tell me they didn't actually say that.
January Joe. He always says the best in the playoffs.
Yeah, maybe that Baltimore news
station. Let me just tell you this. After the
this
2012 Super Bowl, after Flacco signed that 5-year extension, he's never been the same since then.
Okay,
I know.
Okay.
He's got an injury.
Okay, first off,
not even that. I think he's down.
You knew Flacco was not going to be good since they've been
Yeah.
the first team in a while to miss the playoffs after winning a Super Bowl. You knew that's when Flacco was going downhill.
Yep. It's good.
I mean, Eagles might be the next.
See, I'm interested about the Eagles. To be honest with you, them playing with, Nick Foles has been turning it on recently, and every time they play with Nick Foles this season, they win games.
They should have started
so much better.
They're not going to cave.
They were.
Okay, then this does bring up another question
they're
too.
set on Carson Wentz.
Guys, I'm going to go around and see
to.
who would you, if you needed a quarterback, what are you going with right now? Are you going Foles or Wentz?
I'd go Foles. Foles is so much better than Wentz.
Foles.
What are you going for?
Nick
Foles?
Foles is so much.
Depends on.
See, this is an Eagles fan right here,
especially the playoffs.
don't know.
They ran a different playbook with Foles. They did.
And it worked.
It did. The problem is Wentz coming off the injury. He wasn't the dynamic quarterback.
He's not the same.
He didn't rush a lot. Like I remember the play against the Redskins in pocket class, but he just ran right out of there. He's not that way anymore after that injury, and it was a leg injury, which doesn't help.
It was his knee.
And many are saying that this week might be Foles' last game.
I think right now, I would pick Foles too. Because Foles can pass, and he has receivers like Jeffries, who's a big guy, bigger receiver, taller.
I mean, you saw the game last week. He had 471 passing yards.
Jeffries or Alshon Jeffrey?
The guy can cover some yards.
Alshon Jeffrey.
I mean, he knocked off the Rams 2 weeks ago. They have 3 losses,
and then
it's not like they're terrible. Yeah,
the Eagles. When the Eagles are playing their best football, they can beat any team in the league. I mean,
let's say the Bears beat the Vikings and the Eagles make the playoffs, and let's say the Rams lose, and that means the Bears and Rams would switch spots, and the Eagles and Rams would play in the wild card. Do you think the Eagles could win that wild card matchup?
Eagles playing the Rams?
If they would play the Bears right now, but if the Bears and Rams end up switching spots, because the Rams lose and the Bears win,
so the Eagles
do you think the Eagles could win if they played the Rams in the playoffs?
This is recorded on December 28th, by the way. Just
you guys might already see the game by the time
you guys have probably seen this, yes.
That's tough
Could
to say.
the Eagles beat the Rams?
Do you think
they did before?
If you guys are completely wrong, people can loop this back.
But that was
you know, Nate. I think that'd be if it came down to the Rams and the Eagles in the wild card. I feel like the Rams are the Rams are such a powerhouse team.
But the thing is,
the Rams aren't always. If the Eagles play great and they get in that wild card spot, I wouldn't be surprised. It probably will be a close game.
It would be.
But I would probably pick the Rams by a little bit.
Do that NFL thing where they all take their pick.
I feel like the Rams, though. I mean, they've been completely on during the season, but usually what happens
come playoff times.
If this
isn't the Rams team. But get this isn't the Rams team, the same team from last. The Rams have been turning it on this season. I mean, they're not the same.
If they
have a lot of the same guys,
but they play the Eagles first round, there's no doubt in my mind they win that game.
And you got to give it.
They're not going to let the Eagles come in their house again.
You got to give it to. You got to give it to Sean McVay.
More prepared for that.
They wouldn't.
You got to give it.
Played in Philly the first.
Nate, you got to give it to Sean McVay for being a great coach and coaching that team and getting to where they are now. I think if it comes down, I think just it will be a close game. I have the Rams.
They're in LA.
If that happens, I don't see the Rams winning. And when the Cowboys have to go to the Saints, I don't see the Cowboys winning that game.
No, if the Cowboys and the Saints,
I think the Bears could beat the
Saints. If the Cowboys and the Saints match up, I actually saw this. I saw this when I was watching this morning on ESPN.
I think the Bears could beat the Saints.
There is no. You think?
Hey, I was watching Get Up.
Mitch Trubisky himself, who can literally turn it off in a heartbeat,
can turn it off.
He's been turning it on, man.
Terrible.
What do you mean?
Dude,
no,
dude. No.
All right, we'll table.
Well, let me say this.
You're not no.
Someone actually was watching. Hey, guys.
Obviously, we're gonna disagree. Let's go back to AFC.
Guys, I was watching Get Up this morning on ESPN. One of the analysts on there actually says that he thinks the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl. What do you guys think about that?
I think they can.
I feel they can make it to the Super Bowl. I just don't feel like they'll win the Super Bowl.
They have the ability to. I believe they could beat. I believe they could beat the Chiefs or the Patriots.
His argument was not. They don't have. There's not anywhere on their team where they can't match up with anybody. They have a lot of great players.
Like I said, I believe the Bears could beat the Saints.
They can run and pass.
Will they? I don't feel they will.
And again, the Saints. The thing is with the Saints. Also, you got another great coach in Sean Payton. You got another great quarterback in Drew Brees.
Yeah.
So
let's go back to AFC.
Yeah.
Houston Patriots. Because one of them could take the
I think the Texans, if it came down to a Texans
Houston Patriots, I got the Texans.
I don't mean
I got the Texans in that game.
First of all, no, I don't mean that game.
Patriots are slowing down.
Patriots have been another team that's actually kind of been inconsistent this season.
Well, I don't mean that.
You never know with them.
I don't think they'll play in the playoffs. I mean, can the Houston this week take the second seed?
No.
Because if the Patriots lose and Houston wins, Houston will take the second seed.
I don't feel like
I don't see him doing it.
Will the Jets beat the Patriots and will Houston win?
Who's Houston playing?
Jacksonville, I think.
Houston will win that game, but the Patriots are going to beat the Jets probably by a pretty considerable margin.
Yeah.
I don't see Sam Darnold.
I want the Jets to beat the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean I do too, but
Gary V, shout out.
To be honest with you, yeah, the Jets defense isn't terrible, but I think the Patriots are just going to outlast them. They have a better team, and honestly, I mean you can't count the Patriots out. But I think with this season, I don't think they're gonna go to the Super Bowl in that AFC. I think the Chiefs can beat them. I honestly think if the Steelers got into the playoffs, I think the Steelers can beat them.
How about this? We're also doing another big thing.
Super Bowl winner predictions. Let's go
hold
down
on.
the road.
Let's go back to one more thing before the Super Bowl. Because
Logan, we beat the Patriots. We played great defense.
We beat the Chargers, who beat the Chiefs.
Chiefs Chargers. Hold on.
He still didn't beat the Chiefs.
That's true. Hold on.
That doesn't mean anything.
Hold on.
You should have, but you didn't.
Chiefs Chargers. Who's taking the first seed? Because this week, if the Chiefs lose and the Chargers win, they switch spots, and Chiefs are suddenly in the wild card.
I don't think the Chiefs are going to lose. I think Chiefs getting them.
Chiefs in Oakland.
Oh yeah, Chiefs.
Chargers in Denver.
Chargers and the Chiefs are winning both those games.
So they're both winning.
They're both winning.
Makes sense, yeah.
And honestly, would you guys safely take Patrick Mahomes as your MVP this season? Who would you take?
I don't know.
Who would you take?
I'm
just curious. I honestly don't have to pick yet. Who would you take?
MVP.
All right, here, let's go through
who's been in the running.
Actually,
oh man,
I'm sorry. Who's the Saints coach? I can't remember.
Sean Payton.
He gets Coach of the Year.
I think Drew Brees might get MVP.
I think Drew Brees is MVP.
I think he is too.
For sure.
Just the way
he broke the passing yards record. He broke the all-time passing yards record.
I think
he's going to break every record that there is.
Mahomes,
he's going to set every record.
The reason everyone wants him to be MVP is because he's throwing like 45 touchdowns in a season, which is very good. But he was also just placed in a team that didn't have much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Saints got that. I mean, you look at the Saints. I'll be honest. The Saints are another team. The Saints are another team like the Rams. Like their teams were similar last season, but the way they've been turning it on this year, they have some new pieces, but they're playing very good. They're getting coached very good. You look at the Saints like 3 or 4 years ago. They weren't a playoff contender.
Mahomes was a team with Kareem Hunt, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce.
Not Hunt anymore.
Well, not Hunt anymore.
Did you say Kelce?
Kelsey.
I don't know.
Travis Kelce.
Kelpie G.
Travis Kelce. And a defense that it's not
can't stop the run.
You got to remember that another reason he's getting so many touchdowns is that the Chiefs' defense can't hold up for so long.
No, they can't stop the run.
Yeah, the other team scores a touchdown and Mahomes just responds with another touchdown.
I think quarterback-wise, if we're going down to a quarterback winning MVP, it's either going to be Mahomes or Brees.
Yeah.
I think Brees should win it.
But honestly,
you can't sleep on Mahomes. He's been doing
not
really
at all.
well.
I mean, do you see those side passes?
He'll be
throwing his wrist like that.
He'll be running completely
The
sideways.
return of Jimmy G is imminent.
Oh, you just said it. You said them side passes. Mahomes did it, and guess who did it right back?
What?
Boy, Russell.
Do you know who else
dangerous does it?
I'm not cutting it up. What is up with you, Lamar Jackson?
He can, but they're not good.
Lamar is a rushing quarterback, but he needs to develop. He needs to develop in the NFL.
Here's what I hate about here's what I hate about Wilson and Mahomes. They act like the side pass is so insane. They're baseball players.
Yeah.
That's easy for them. That is easy. When you're a second baseman, and a shortstop like Mahomes and Russell Wilson,
because you see it, it's like you can imagine that baseball throw.
Also,
that's a good.
Let's remember the man who threw the side passes that we all love.
But still, to throw a football like that,
Jimmy Garoppolo. All right,
to throw a football like that is still pretty. To cut the corner like that.
Jimmy Garoppolo lost his first 2 games this season.
That's
when he actually was playing.
Well, yeah,
before he got injured. He was losing.
We got to remember the last few weeks of his career, of the season last year. He wasn't playing too hard opponents.
He was
Super Bowl predictions.
Yeah.
Start right now. Super Bowl predictions. Who's going to win and the score?
Yeah. All right. We'll go this way.
That's going to be tough.
Okay.
So I ain't going first.
Actually, start with Logan so he
tough.
doesn't disagree with one of us.
Okay.
Well, predict who's in the Super Bowl and
predict who's in it.
How about let's go around first and just say who he thinks in it, and then go around and see, and then let's just say who's in it. Who do you think's going to be in the Super Bowl?
Because the score,
The score's going to be a little bit tougher for now.
That's true.
Come back to me.
Who's going to be in it?
Smartest man on the panel, guys. Logan's
Okay. All right.
If it ain't the
Why is
Ravens,
that his nickname already?
Okay.
if it ain't the Ravens,
The problem
it ain't
is.
winning.
Okay.
See, I'm not gonna say Ravens because
for
you
my
all
vision,
He's
for my
going to
idea
say
of
the
playoff
Baltimore
picture-
Ravens versus the Saints. And I got the
Hey,
Ravens
Ravens are
winning.
supposed to be one of the most dangerous teams in the playoffs.
For my idea of the playoffs, I'm assuming
make
Colts
it.
are winning.
They're not going to be it.
I'm assuming Colts are winning and
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Did you say the Ravens are going to be the Ravens are not going far.
They're not
They're in the
predicted to be-
playoffs. If they're going into the playoffs,
predicted to be one
they're
of the most
literally they're probably going to lose the
dangerous
first round.
Okay, they'll make.
If they have to play the Patriots,
Logan,
if they play the Patriots, the Patriots are going to beat them.
They'll have to play the Chargers
Yeah,
and the Chiefs.
That's a dub.
But if they have to play,
Hey, we beat the Chargers before.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't mean you'll beat them again.
the way this guy thinks, the
Yes,
way
they
this
beat them
guy
in
thinks.
LA. Yes, they beat them.
22-10.
So that was off a last
Dude,
second
if Antonio
fumble
Gates,
recovery.
if Antonio Gates would have
Exactly.
fumbled, you would have lost that
And
game.
Steve
The
Sims
You would have
is
lost
too good
that
for
game.
The Steelers lost because Juju. First of all, that fumble wasn't Juju's fault. He was laying on top of a guy. He literally could not
Yeah.
get down, and they ripped it out.
We should have won.
That's
that
the
game.
only reason they
No.
won that game.
You should not have won that.
Okay.
Well, like the Ravens could beat the Saints. Like what?
Super
There was
Bowl
no
predictions.
Super Bowl predictions.
I didn't kind of
Okay.
I just found it hilarious.
You said the magic word Ravens and triggered it.
I just found it hilarious. I just found it hilarious how he thought the Ravens were going far in the playoffs. That's all.
I'm assuming.
Who are the
Okay,
birds?
for my playoff picture, I'm assuming Ravens are in, and I'm assuming Colts are in. All right. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. I don't think Patriots can hold out for long enough, and I think Houston would not be able to match us against the Chiefs. And NFC Saints. I think Saints will win it out.
I agree.
Because last year they were so underrated after that Vikings loss.
Yeah.
This year they have the first round bye, clinched home. They're going.
I think they got
Chiefs,
one now.
Chiefs, Saints.
Okay.
You got
I
your pick?
think I kind of agree with him. I think it'll be Chiefs Saints too. I mean, I think the Saints will probably win it 42-30.
It's not bad. I mean,
Chiefs. You think Chiefs win this?
high-powered offense.
All right, Noah, you up?
I'm up. Well, definitely, no doubt. I'm going for the the NFC Championship. No doubt. It's hard for me to pick. It's definitely going to be the Rams and the Saints. No doubt. You know what? I'm probably going to have to go.
George.
What?
He's
Oh yeah,
Brandon
yeah.
Allen.
He seems he thinks the
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
We're dangerous in the
He thinks the
playoffs,
Seahawks are
boys.
going to be in it. Honestly,
He's not lying.
Just run over
I have the
Marshawn Lynch next
Saints.
time.
I have the Saints. I have the Saints beating the Rams in the
I
NFC
agree.
Championship, going to the Super Bowl. And I'm gonna have to go with you guys. I have the Chiefs beating the Patriots.
No, I think Chiefs will beat Houston in the AFC.
Actually, wait. You know what?
I think
forgot about
Chiefs will beat
Houston.
Houston.
You know
but
what?
Houston wouldn't be able to
You're
hold
right.
against the Chiefs. That's
You're
why.
right. You're right. I think in anywhere in that playoff matchup where if Houston and New England have to play, Houston's got the edge on New England. So
I feel the same.
I have the same as you guys. Basically, I know I'm kind of drowning it out, but I have the Chiefs and the Saints, and I have the Saints winning the Super Bowl too. I think it's the Saints' year.
It's all you, Easton. What do you got going? You're the sleeper picks. I know you are.
He's the what?
Jets?
He always
No, I'm
is-
kidding.
He always does the sleeper.
Look stupid.
I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna take an unpopular route.
Oh, you
here.
stupid.
Unpopular route. All right, let's hear it.
Texans and the Saints.
I could definitely see it.
I like
I don't think
And
it's
I'm
that-
having the Saints winning.
I don't think it's unpopular.
I'm the Chiefs.
Well, I like unpopular,
Here's
like
the
you
truth.
guys picked the Chiefs.
The Chiefs are way more.
That's true.
The Chiefs
I
are
just-
way more beatable than a
Thing
Saints
is-
or a Rams team.
Okay, the thing is with
Because
the Chiefs can do it. They can definitely make the Super Bowl. Will they? No.
Who do you
They
think
won't.
AFC?
Well, NFC, the
NFC.
NFC Championship.
considering that the Ravens make the
The
playoffs.
NFC Championship will be the Saints
up.
and the Seattle Seahawks will be the NFC Championship.
Who?
Don't at me.
Oh, dude. So wait.
Seahawks and-
I have the
you
Seahawks.
Rams
I have
not
the
getting-
Seahawks and the Saints.
At Snickers, they got
So
eight.
you think
eight,
the
six,
Rams
nine,
won't
eight.
make it? Do you think the Rams won't make it to the NFC Championship?
I see.
No,
think-
I see.
Wow.
I see. Okay,
Wow.
if the stars align, which how they could, I see the Eagles possibly beating the Rams. But for the NFC Championship, I definitely see the Saints winning that because home field advantage for them is
They're just too
is too
good.
powerful.
They're too good.
Now
Yes.
for the AFC, I see the AFC champion being the Patriots or the Chiefs. I say experience plays a factor in that. 10 years, division championship. I say the Patriots make the Super Bowl. I think Saints and the Patriots go at it, and I think
it's hard for me to pick between the Patriots and the Texans because I agree with you what you're saying about the Patriots' experience playing a factor because they've been so many times and the Belichick Brady era has been there so many times.
Wait, did you guys say who you thought? Sorry to cut you off. Did you guys say who you thought were going to win, or just who you thought was going to be in it?
No, I
you said the Saints were winning.
I said Saints would beat the Chiefs 42 to.
Who would you have winning?
Okay. Well, for my pick, I think Saints. Patriots and Saints for Jordan.
So we all agree. Are we all agree that the Saints are winning? If you have the Saints in the Super Bowl,
I don't know.
If you have the Saints winning,
if I have the Saints and the Patriots, it's definitely coming down to
one of them. I think it's coming down to a fourth quarter drive by
one of them.
Honestly, I'm tired of seeing the Patriots.
One of them getting the ball. If it's Drew Brees or Tom Brady getting the ball with 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left, down 3. Whoever it is winning. Whoever has it wins.
I would agree.
I don't see the defense stopping it at all.
I can't predict
if
the
Drew
score.
Brees comes down there with 1:30 left on the 33-yard line, he's going down there and having.
Wait. You saw the thing is too with the Saints defense, they can be kind of like they can have again. It's one of those defenses that have good and bad games.
Yeah.
If you catch them on a bad day. Their defense is not that good, and you saw that kind of near the end of that Steelers game when they kept driving.
Yeah,
the Saints were not playing good. They were actually covering. Coverage wasn't bad. They just weren't playing overall great defense. Then they started turning off. So what I'm trying to say is the Saints defense. If you catch them on a good day, they're good. But if you have the Patriots and the Saints in the Super Bowl, you have them driving, and the Saints aren't playing good defense. It's done.
I think teams like the Patriots and the Saints, they're big defensive plays. Like the Patriots, Demetrius Harmon, I think his name is. He's not a big name player. But he just makes interceptions at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not
a key player on the Saints defense to watch out for is Marshawn Lattimore. Mm-hmm. That kid.
Eli Apple he plays good coverage, but I don't know how.
I feel a good Super Bowl would be Ravens versus Seattle.
And we all know.
I'm sorry, that's not happening.
It's
not happening.
We all know again the smartest man on the panel, Logan Sweeney.
Okay, let's go to that. Seattle versus
If that happened, who do you think would win?
Seattle.
Seahawks.
My dog.
Jets versus.
Is that even a question? Yeah.
Okay. I know you don't like that, but the only reason Seattle wins. Quarterback is Lamar cannot handle first year in the league in the Super Bowl.
He cannot.
Russell knows what it's like to win. He knows what it's like to lose. It's not happening.
That pass.
Hopefully he doesn't throw it.
Everyone jokes about
on a fourth down.
The pass to Ricardo Lockett. Everyone jokes about it, but Wilson said he would throw it again.
Yeah, he would.
I think it's a matter of Wilson having more experience. And that Seahawks having a bit of a more solid team in that playoff picture.
And I will add to that, I can't believe we were talking about Ravens Seahawks.
The Ravens
Super Bowl.
defense.
What happened?
Jets.
Ravens defense would probably tear them up though.
Okay, Ravens defense. Realize too that a couple weeks ago, Ravens defense was not playing. We're not playing good at all.
It's because Joe
Joe
Flacco 3 and out. Defense would have to go.
So if the Ravens defense.
It's not also about that. It's that. They couldn't make plays. They just lacked the coordination of there would be two people up there, and neither of them would get in.
I mean, three or four games into the season, people were telling me that the Ravens were going to be the top 3 best teams in the league,
and then they lose to the 1 in 3.
Exactly,
they were getting tired out. I mean,
well, it's also that they're tired. Every defense is tired.
Every
defense is tired.
I know. I'm saying that Joe Flacco is always 3 and out right away. Defense would have to go back on.
Joe, if you're watching, you can punch him in the face.
Chargers, Ravens in a wild card. Chargers are winning. I think.
Just be sure I get it on video.
That's why I think the Ravens are going to lose.
No doubt. Okay,
but like
I cannot make this point any more clear than this. If Antonio Gates would have not fumbled that football, Phillip Rivers would have led the charge down the field. They would have won the game.
That's what I'm saying. It's kind of an unstop. It was. They couldn't have. That fumble had to happen. There was no way he could have gone down. He had a guy in front of him, keeping his knees from touching the ground. Just like the Juju and the Antonio Gates fumbles. There was someone there keeping them off the ground, meaning by rule they were not down. and it gave someone a chance to rip the ball.
Yeah, because if you're on the player, that's not down.
Because they could not go down.
So they could still fumble if you're on top of the player, which happened in both situations.
They would have had to have scored a touchdown that drive, though. The Chargers.
But I think they would have.
I think they
even though Phil Rivers did not have a good game.
Anytime this year the Chargers drive down the field 80 yards, they score. There's no way. That defense gets tired no matter if they're number one defense or not. You get tired. If you go at it for 80 yards down the field, you're tired. And so is the offense. But Philip Rivers is too.
It's also more of
he wasn't having a good game.
The reason the Ravens defense is tired is because a team like the Chargers, their routes they run are made to tire out the defense. Even if it's just a boot pass to Antonio Gates for 5 yards, you have 3 receivers tiring out the cornerbacks by doing slant routes and all that. Which is why I think the Ravens would lose.
Yes. Philip Rivers did not. I know it keeps
it's because
Philip Rivers did not have a good game that game, but I think he's just too good not to have just driven down there, gotten the score. And to be honest, all the cards had to play for the Ravens to have that happen, that fumble. So honestly, if they had to rematch, I'm going Chargers for that game.
For sure. I think rematches this year in the playoffs.
I know. That'll be a close one.
It will. I'm not saying it will or won't be a close game. I think the Chargers are coming out.
When Dallas plays the Saints are going to win.
Yeah.
If the Ravens play the Chargers are going to win. Any revenge game this year is the team that lost is going to win because the underdog won for those games. And
you gotta think those games like the Saints kind of had a 2 and 3 week kind of stretch where they weren't scoring a lot. Their team wasn't playing that good. Their defense wasn't playing that good. And that was another game where they played the Cowboys. Like honestly. Basically, like Stephen A. Smith was saying, enjoy it while it lasts. Because it's not going to last. The Saints are too good.
Because once they beat the Saints, expectations came in for the Cowboys, and that's what kills.
Well, that's what happened. It's why I think the Seahawks should go far. It's what happened last year with the Eagles. They were like 12-1. Go to Seattle Sunday night. In Seattle Sunday night, Seattle wins. They did the Chiefs this week. Chiefs were in Seattle Sunday night.
Yeah,
Seattle won.
What was I gonna say? I don't know what I was
who
gonna
lost
say.
to the Chiefs? The Baltimore Ravens.
You said Ravens if you didn't hear it.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Smartest man on the panel.
Ravens
says that the Ravens should have beaten the Chiefs. But it did not happen that way, folks. The Chiefs are just too good.
Triangle. It's like rock, paper, scissors. There's a triangle. There's no clear winner of those 3 teams, except the Chiefs are the winners of the Ravens game.
The Chiefs are just too. Their offense is too talented.
Their offense, but their defense is poo-poo.
Like I said, the reason the Chargers beat the Chiefs is because of blown coverage.
What they need,
Kansas City defense.
What Kansas City needs. Kansas City needs Eric Berry to step it up.
Yeah,
he's the leader of that defense.
And I thought coming back, I think Ford and Berry, like you got those key players on defense. If they would play,
Ford has 11 sacks, 11 total sacks in like the past 10 games. He's had a sack like 10 games straight. I mean, like he's a key player in that defense.
He is. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. D Ford has been playing pretty well, in my opinion. I think Barry, just like you're saying, Jordan. Yeah, if that whole defense as a whole, because I know, like you're looking at them, like even just last year, their defense. A lot of those same players was a very good defense. I don't know. They had injuries at the beginning of the season.
Did they lose to last year? Didn't they lose to the Titans? Didn't the Chiefs? Did they lose to the Titans? Because Mariota
threw that pass
to
and bounced
himself.
off and he caught it. Well, I was talking with my uncle the other day. Brett Favre. If you ask anyone what who his first pass to was himself. His first pass, he threw it, caught it, and went for a few yards.
Wow. Man, that was crazy. Easton,
that was the tangent of the year.
All right. You might just make this a sports talk podcast.
Yeah, we'll call it. I don't know.
Is it over?
No, it's not over.
Oh, no, it's not. That's the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's the first 30 minutes.
Okay,
We got at least 4 more to go.
What's some other topics?
While we're on the sports train, do you guys have anything to add about? I do need to ask an NBA question.
Okay,
NBA question.
Oh,
okay.
You do a bit of that.
I'll warn you, I know nothing about
it. It's been a hot topic right now. So basically,
that's me.
The Lakers are going to be without LeBron for a good amount of games.
Well, he's more day to day with the groin injury.
Well, he's estimated to be out multiple games.
He will be
for him to get healthy.
With his groin,
he's fine.
He's a tough guy, but I mean,
they don't want any further injury.
Do you think
Johnson won't let him play? KSI.
Do you think if the Lakers and Warriors, I'm actually not 100% sure if they
I don't
play again on the regular season, but do you see...
Warriors won't.
I do not see
championship. They won't.
I see the Warriors falling in this.
They can't. They
if
don't,
the Lakers
they
and
don't
Warriors
play
match
well
up again in the playoffs...
Yes, DeMarcus
if it
Cousins will be
happens-
coming back, but
If it happens, the
They're
Lakers
set-
and the Warriors match up.
Warriors with their centers, they just never had a person who could fill that because DeMarcus Cousins is also a center who can score outside. So just with all those people, the only reason the Warriors have been actually doing pretty well is because when like Curry is injured, Durant picks it up. When Durant misses a game, Curry and Clay pick it up. That's the only reason they've been going steady.
Yeah. I don't see.
I see of the teams that could beat them in a playoff situation, Lakers, Kings, Nuggets. Those three teams I feel have a good chance of beating the Warriors.
I don't see.
I don't think I put
Nuggets-
the Kings in that.
No, I don't.
I think the Warriors
Who
could. I
decides
think the
to
Warriors
name their
could
team
pretty
the
significantly
Nuggets?
beat the Kings.
That's what I always wondered.
Because
Like-
Denver,
like, how'd you-
Denver,
Denver's
the
very
golden
good.
like
What's
golden
next?
Nuggets,
The Big Macs?
like the golden Nuggets,
So big.
because it was the gold rush, you know. Denver was a big spot of gold.
Sports history
was
right
big
here.
for gold.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
That's
honestly,
the Western area. Was
if you
big
see
for gold.
if you see the Lakers Warriors matching up again in the playoffs, who you got winning that series?
Lakers, definitely. LeBron.
I see Golden State falling apart. They don't like each other.
Especially seeing
Is the Warriors dynasty over?
Soon
in your
over?
opinion?
Yes.
Yeah, soon over.
Soon over, yes.
Soon over.
Well, see that LeBron left and some guy, I don't even remember, Zubac. Some guy no one's ever heard of picks it up for the Lakers when LeBron is out. Just the fact that they have a guy that can just pick up LeBron's slack for a bit. Now, he's not picking up all of the scoring ability and the team leading, but that it gives them a good chance.
Here, let's have,
And it gives newer players a chance to see how they can win on that team.
let's have another poll. Actually, two more polls.
Two polls, I like polls.
Sorry, I know we've been talking
I know
about a
we're
lot of
back.
sports
It's
here,
fine.
guys.
Oh no, we're still in
General
sports.
podcast. Are we
Don't worry,
still in
We
it's
sports?
started
hours
out
and
with
we'll be on.
boxing, right?
Yeah.
There were two big boxing matches this year that ended in a draw. KSI versus Logan Paul, which we already discussed, and Wilder versus Fury. Are you familiar with that one?
Yeah,
I know
I
Jordan.
watched it.
Yeah.
I watched
All right.
I watched a bit of
So
highlights.
both of them we expect a
I didn't
rematch for. We're gonna take a poll for both. You're gonna give a winner for each one. Who do you have winning each of those matches? For
I got
a rematch?
Logan winning. I got Logan beating
Well-
KSI, and I got Fury beating Wilder.
For Logan KSI, depending on the training, Logan's definitely a bigger guy, and I feel like he'd have more endurance in the long run if he trains right. So
Yeah.
Logan. I don't know.
I got
about-
Fury.
You got Fury?
I got Fury too.
It was close. In the end, I think I'd have to go with Fury too, just because he looked more promising.
Yeah.
Even though it was a tie, he looked more promising for a
The
win.
only reason
In
that
my opinion.
ended in a draw is because he got knocked down.
Exactly.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have got knocked down that one time, he would have won by a long shot.
That's what I'm saying. Other than the knockdown, he would have won without the knockdown. But since he got knocked down, it became a draw. But the whole fight, I just felt he was more promising to win, more favorable, I guess.
Either you guys got a prediction?
I got
For the Logan Paul KSI one, I feel like KSI was fighting pretty well again. I mean, I feel like he could possibly pull it off. Don't at me.
The only reason I think
And-
KSI had a lot of people think he had a better chance because Logan fell apart at the end.
He did.
He can't get a word in, Logan.
Yeah, for once, he doesn't get a word in, and now he's upset.
And I don't even know anything about the other fight, so.
Smartest man on the panel.
Yeah, abstain, you know? Like, who you got?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. It's coughing here on
Shut up.
on
Musty.
God,
The mustiness of this baby. No, I'm just kidding.
No, Nate. You
Don't talk about my
Get
basement
out
like that.
here.
No,
Alright,
my basement is a little musty.
Hey, it's happy hour.
Oh, yeah. There's a big
honestly,
sign that says happy hour over
I
there.
have so for both matches. I have Logan and Fury.
Yeah.
Both
Now.
Speaking of golf.
Golf, here we go!
Golf.
Next
This
sport!
is
Next
this is
sport!
our topic
Absolutely
right here.
nothing about
Hey.
it. Keep me out of this.
Tiger Woods!
Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson?
Tiger.
Tiger.
Same.
Sure.
feel the same.
Both of them played like trash against them.
Phil Swift here.
He's Tiger and Phil, when they did the match, they played terrible.
Yep.
Phil just played less terrible. Neither of them could make a putt. If they do that again, Tiger's not letting it happen. He knows he's the best golfer.
I'm not big on golf. I know those two. Between those two, whenever I've watched Tiger Woods like the 2 times that I've watched him, I can't watch golf for something.
I watched every.
I got him beat.
It gets a little boring to watch that.
I got Joe beat. I watched every match.
I like to tune in every single and then I'll watch the last hole.
See, they're both definitely not.
I watched every boxing match Logan Paul's been in this year.
I'll tune into that whole Tiger's on. All right, I'll tune into.
They're both definitely not in their primes, anymore for sure. I have Tiger over Phil. Just because
Tiger. I always have Tiger's the one I've always been known more. I like him. I take Tiger.
I know you're not watching this, but if you are, hit us up.
Yeah.
Flies down to
rocking the double glasses right there.
Our area code is 555.
I'll come down and play a couple rounds with you. Might have to give me a couple golf balls, but
hey guys, this is kind of random.
A few signs.
You guys want to switch the topic to some music?
Sure, bro.
Sure. Let's talk.
So worst song of the year. What do you
Worst
think?
song of the year.
Worst and best. Let's go with that.
What genre are we doing?
Well, yeah.
Overall.
So let's do the most popular genre, rap.
Yeah, rap.
Start off
blew
with
off this year.
Worst rap song of the year?
Worst rap song of the year.
Worst rap song of the year.
In my feelings.
There's a lot of them.
I don't think that was the worst of them all.
No, it's.
I know it wasn't, but I hate that song so much.
See, you got
I
really
watch
bad.
YouTube, so I've heard some pretty bad rap songs.
You got really bad rap. You got bad rappers like Nicki Minaj and Cardi B.
Let's generalize it to the
rappers
that are
really
popular,
bad rappers.
Rappers that are
Hope you're listening
popular,
to
whether or
this.
not, just.
How about the worst rapper of the year?
There you go.
That's a little better.
Well, now we talking. Now we talking worst rapper skill wise or worst rapper
Worst rapper this year. Who did bad?
Who was just terrible?
Who just flopped?
Who just?
Whose album tanked?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Whose album tanked? Jeez, I don't know all the albums.
Just in your opinion, because the album could sell, but I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, no.
Just because they sell.
You could say Machine Gun Kelly.
No, I'm saying.
But at the same time, he did a lot of good.
No one listens to Machine Gun Kelly.
The album. I don't care if the album. No, I don't care. I don't care if the album. I don't care if the album went platinum. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
Best rap album this year.
Best rap album. Let's start with that one.
Well,
Scorpion.
I don't know.
Drake's album with In My Feelings nonstop.
If we're talking mainstream,
okay, yeah, that one's probably top songs.
Mainstream, I might have to go with Drake's Scorpion. I'd have to go with Scorpion too. It may not be popular among a lot of people, but it is popular.
Best rap song.
Best rap song. Well,
I'm gonna go with the plug here. I'm gonna go with the plug.
My favorite album of the year. What?
Yeah, he's going.
Well,
I'm going with the plug here.
Go with the album.
He's going.
Go with the album first.
Who's going? Me or
No, you're going.
Well,
I'm gonna step in here with the plug because this is a joke. Okay, best rap song of the year. Patterns by Too Many T's. We have a plug.
Anyways,
here.
no, you
shout out to Too Many T's.
Okay, Noah. Keep talking.
We'll move on to best song in a second.
I'm gonna go best album of the year. Rap album.
Yes, best rap album.
Let the Trap Say Amen by Lecrae and Zaytoven.
Really?
What?
I honestly don't listen to enough rap to know that.
Actually,
to have a good opinion.
That's
I'm thinking of worst album.
You guys need to hear a good rap album. Listen to that album. It's
okay, Logan, best rap
amazing.
album.
This man's gonna say Astroworld. I already know.
Say what?
He's gonna say
It's hard to beat God Save the
because of that dumb Sicko Mode song.
God Save the T's by Too Many T's.
Hey, Sicko Mode is overplayed, but it's a good song.
It's not.
I was joking.
It really is.
Sicko Mode is not.
Okay, Sicko Mode. It starts off with one beat, leads to another.
Stupid by 6ix9ine.
Ends with another. Has 3 different beats. Each one I feel like could be their own song.
Favorite artist of the year.
That album is just tons of.
But that's what makes it Sicko Mode, though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what.
And there's only two
Too many
features.
T's.
No, that album is full of features.
Okay, it has.
I'm joking.
Are you looking at Spotify? Spotify doesn't list the features.
It has Sway Lee, it has Drake, and then.
Sway Lee.
Sway Lee, Drake. I don't know all their names.
There's
That's
one more.
unprofessional, mate.
There's one more.
No, you don't be professional, mate. Get out here. Get out here.
But I don't know. I'd have to
Christian Bale
think
reference.
either between Scorpion or Beer Bones and Bentleys. I don't know.
One of the
Alright,
best
go on.
diss track of the year.
His features:
Best diss track? Anything?
Frank Ocean,
Rap Devil by Machine Gun Kelly.
Frank Ocean, get him
Frank
out of
Ocean,
here.
Drake.
Shot by Eminem.
Sway Lee,
Frank Ocean was in a Drake song.
Kid Cudi. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. I can't remember.
They were not all in.
Yep,
They were not
yes,
all
they
in
were.
Sick of
James
It.
Blake. James Blake was in Stop Trying to Be God. Kid Cudi was in Stop Trying to Be God.
What website is this?
It's only probably on Spotify.
No, they don't. Spotify doesn't list all the features.
Really?
Stevie Wonder was in Stop Trying to Be God.
No Stylist by
Juice WRLD was.
what's his name?
Juice
French
WRLD was.
Montana.
That's the whole album.
We just listened to it
Exactly.
before we
I'm talking
started
about
doing
the one
podcast.
song.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The whole album. The reason that's not too good of an album is there's so many features.
Well, okay,
It's hard
I
to tell.
agree.
Yeah.
exactly.
I
Shep
agree with
West.
that. I agree with that. I'm not a big fan of the album.
Bro, William,
I just like the one
what?
song.
Wow, what we're talking about, I completely lost you.
I thought he was talking about the album.
No, I was not
No, the
talking about the
song,
album.
I just think there's too many different beats.
What song?
I don't know.
I think there's just too
what
many
makes it
different
what it
beats.
is.
You know what song's amazing? Don't Stop Me Now by Queen.
Absolutely. Shout out
It's
to
a good
Queen,
song.
man.
It came out quite a bit ago.
Now let's
But-
move on to the genre of rock.
Well, hold on.
Rock,
We need to go
that's
over-
something that we know.
We need to go over like worst album. What do you think the worst rap album is?
Worst rap album?
Worst rap album.
That's hard because it's probably like
One of
some
them-
like
one of them-
12
one of
year old
them's
kid that
definitely
started
Scorpion.
being like,
Yeah.
Really? You don't like Scorpion that much?
I don't know.
I
I'm not
like
a
it.
Drake fan.
I mean, I don't like Scorpion
kinda
that much.
biased.
I just think
I'm
it's
not-
very popular.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
I
like,
think
when I listen to rap music and I
worst-
see what's good or bad,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
die
like
for this.
Scorpion.
That what's his face? That stupid counted up guy.
J. Cole.
J. Cole, that album.
I think
That-
I agree with that.
I don't like his style of rap.
I don't
It's
like it
so
either.
Well,
weird.
I do like that album. I just think it
God.
underperformed. Like I'm a J. Cole fan. I like his 2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Yeah.
That was
His
other
style
one.
was just weird.
I
is.
do like J. Cole, but that album I think underperformed big.
I think that album sucked.
Although I know none of you like Eminem, but you gotta admit his album was a good.
Kamikaze is just diss tracks. And
It
it's
is.
fire.
Yeah.
It is.
It's awesome.
diss tracks. What
Really?
what
Okay,
best?
and now I'm gonna get
best
into
diss track.
I'm getting
What was
into
that? What
rules.
was this newest full length album? What about America?
Kamikaze.
No, the one before that. What was it?
Yo,
Revival.
speaking of
Revival.
diss tracks,
Revival
That
is
album
bad.
was
speaking of
trash.
diss tracks, this is a little bit of old news, sort of. Did you guys see Quadeca's diss track in
Nope.
KSI?
No, I don't know who that is.
Who even is that?
He's an American YouTuber who's like directly like linked with him, and
You
basically.
trying to pass me one?
Take one of
Yeah.
these. Just
No, we're talking about KSI.
You trying to pass me something?
Yep.
Oh, God, evil.
All right.
PewDiePie versus T Series. Predictions.
Okay.
When, if T Series passes PewDiePie, when will
Okay,
it
let's get back on
I
topic
don't think they
too.
ever
No.
be? Yeah,
no,
that's right.
they will
Isn't
not.
he up $1 million now or something?
He's
They will
been
not.
up by $1 million for a while, yeah.
What is
PewDiePie
this
stay number
song?
one.
PewDiePie will stay number one until
They will.
Coco Melon passes it.
Coco dog.
Alright,
Some, like-
what is T Series again? I can never remember this. What
They're
is-
an Indian, like, you know, like Vivo.
Oh,
it's
okay,
like
yeah.
the Indian
Okay,
version of that.
One. First off, Snickers. Snickers is jumping on that.
we don't have any
Snickers
catches in
were
that.
still-
So people except for 911.
No, so
Did I just say that?
PewDiePie won't get past something, and also you can't compare them as much because they're different platforms. One is a big music company that people are subscribed to, but they don't always listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, their videos,
Oh Jesus!
you'll see
Snickers.
ones have like 20,000 views
Wait,
after
how
a
do you
year.
go from
Like,
music topic?
what?
I don't know.
I
Anyways,
thought we were going to rock next.
hold on.
We can.
That's
Smartest
my
man on the panel, Logan Sweeney.
Hey, I'm trying to keep on topic.
Yeah. He's
No, you're doing
I'll
great.
keep going.
Just
You're
bounce
doing
around.
great.
Just bounce
Ah,
around with ideas. I don't think T Series can pass, and also they're a different type of channel.
Yeah.
Just it's PewDiePie.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
even if
PewDiePie has
they do,
games. PewDiePie has games. T Series is a music video. Like I said, I
PewDiePie
I'm
has
being told that
legitimate
they're a
fans
music channel.
that will like go through fire for him, and will make sure that he doesn't
Well,
get past. You know what I mean? That's
yeah.
sort of what's happening now.
Well, I mean, PewDiePie is also more popular with younger generations, and
Right.
music is popular with a lot of them, but you don't always listen to music.
Yeah. Well, I got something. PewDiePie. I'm telling you right now, you won't be the most subscribed YouTuber because there's a new guy in the game.
Jordan.
Oh, I was gonna say me, but yeah, Jordan.
No, I'm joking. Easton.
Eastononi Films Podcast. Look out, Joe Rogan. Look out, Joe Rogan.
But yeah, let's get back on. So let's go.
Let's
to
go
Rock.
to Rock.
Let's go to Rock.
Let's
Now, are we
see.
talking rock album of this year? Because there was some...
Let's
We're
go.
talking worst of last
Let's go.
year.
Like 99% of the rock albums.
Greatest.
That
I'm gonna
sucks.
throw this one out here. Greatest, just any kind of rock. Greatest rock album of all time.
Hysteria.
That's hard.
Hysteria or
Of
Pyromania?
all time.
I'm gonna take off my hat for this.
Album
I
or
don't,
album?
I don't think any of their albums
Album.
could be considered the best. I don't think any of their albums could be considered the best.
I know.
I gotta go with a
It's
Motley
gonna be
Crue.
heated one, guys. It's gonna be a heated
Hysteria
one.
is a good one.
I'd maybe
It's gonna be a
instead
good
of that,
time.
I'd maybe see
Okay.
Pyromania. Pyromania is smack.
All right.
Any Def Leppard album is really good. Like you can't even like deny that. Like, they're good.
Popularity
I'm not a
wise,
big fan.
I might agree.
It doesn't
with
matter. They're good.
Popularity wise, I'd agree with Hysteria.
I don't like
best
his voice.
selling albums. I think maybe like one of Queens would be
it's
like
like
best
kinda-
selling, but I might agree with you there on one of the Hysterias. Okay.
See, if y'all want to go to the best of all time, I'd have to go back.
Get ready for dumb Foo Fighters. Get ready.
Don't. I'd have to go.
See,
I don't know. Okay.
I accept that my
Don't-
band doesn't have the best album. He's gonna give us.
What-
The album
Okay.
Foo Fighters by Foo Fighters
Nope.
is the greatest.
Yeah,
album.
What made
hear him out.
What made rock what it is today is Elvis Presley.
No,
No.
no,
No.
no. I'm sorry, no.
Why?
No, yeah, but
Here's
he
my
didn't
thing.
Make
This is-
rock.
Let's talk about some
This is-
origins. Let's
okay.
talk about some origins. Jordan,
Then
give us
who's
some-
there?
give us
People
some
wrote
origins.
songs.
What made rock what it is today?
What made rock?
But,
he died too early, but definitely Buddy Holly. He was way better than that.
Buddy Holly,
I ain't even gonna
I
lie.
mean,
He was better.
I see where you're coming from.
BB
died.
obviously.
I mean, I don't completely disagree with
you must
Elvis
know how to
Presley.
beat King
How
guitar.
about what made the guitar sound? Would you guys name a specific? What do you think guitarist like? Being a guitarist, like who do you think would have the most influence
Hendrix.
on rock as it is
Not that
today?
like I don't.
Eddie
listen
Van
to-
Halen.
Actually, yeah.
on electric guitar?
Electric
Van
guitar.
If you're talking
I'd
about
say
shredding
Van
and hard
Ha-
rock,
Van
I'd say
Ha-
Eddie Van.
He's not
Van
even
Halen
shredding.
or
He
Hendrix?
invented everything.
Van Halen or
Like-
Hendrix. Just like Van Halen had
Yeah.
had great skill, and Hendrix just
I'd
his
probably
style.
go with
Hendrix's style,
Hendrix just because
his
he
style of music and
he
where
blended
like,
booze
when
He
he
made Cheech and Chong what they were.
when Hendrix
he
played at, like, Woodstock and
he
stuff,
invented
that
a
was
lot of
the-
pedals too.
He invented Cheech and Chong. All thanks to marijuana, we have Cheech and Chong. Because I
Oh, we're gonna cut that.
I get that purple haze. You can't even lie.
Okay, I think
Hendrix made
I think I have
Just
three,
because
three people
Hendrix
that
invented a lot of
revolutionized.
famous pedal sounds too, like we use them today, and it's just his playing style.
I
would
think
probably
three
go
guitarists who
Hendrix.
definitely revolutionized in like three different ways. Hendrix with his style, like when he played and like what he did to like move people. Van Halen had skill, like just great skill,
Yeah.
and Stevie Ray Vaughan blended blues and rock greatly.
Yep.
It's good.
That was another big step.
Yeah.
See, it's very hard to play. Stevie Ray Vaughan is like he had such a. I will say.
Well,
about,
he once played.
he
He
had
was on
such a
stage,
unique
broke
playing
two
style.
He broke two strings he needed for a solo, and then just played the solo on different strings.
Yeah, the higher up, yeah. My top
crazy.
three guitarists.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
My
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
top, my top three guitarists. Get ready for
Top
this.
three. Well, I'm saying that was
Coming-
my top three.
coming in at
Guys,
number
losing my
three.
mind, kook.
Well,
Joe Satriani.
This is watching
Number
over Joe
three.
Jordan's.
Joe
Okay.
Satriani. You don't know Joe Satriani?
I mean, I probably
Yeah.
if you
Number two. Number
Thank
two.
you.
Number two. Steve Vai. He's a G. Steve
That's
Vai.
true. It is true.
He's good.
Number one. Van Halen. You
Well,
can't not beat
Are
Van
those
Halen.
your top three
that I
guitarists of all
named.
time?
Well, no, the three that I named were ones
sure.
that were influential.
Where is Hendrix?
Now, favorite,
I don't find Hendrix.
you don't find him, or you do find him.
He's good, but
He's not on your favorite list. You don't.
no, I'm just not. I
Well-
was never into him.
Yeah.
I
I
get
think
him.
some guitarists who have to be in the top 10 for me. I'm just gonna start naming
Oh,
names. I think top 10.
God, David Gilmour. I'm sorry, you're number one.
Yo, guys, we gotta wrap this up. I just realized that the maximum is 60 minutes. We just hit 59 minutes.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, guys, Happy New Year. Have a great 2019. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching, if you're listening anywhere else, be sure to give us a rating. And, we got an Instagram.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can I?
We'll do it.
Thanks
Next
to these
time
guys.
maybe I'll have time to
Logan,
finish my
Nate,
guitar
Noah, Easton, and Jordan.
Hey, next time, better give me. We're gonna go top 10 guitarists.
Yeah, we're gonna dive deep into music,
NFL,
we're gonna record
Music, sports, KSI,
Logan Paul, PewDiePie.
Guys, we're gonna be covering a lot of things on this podcast. If you guys are not subscribed, please, please,
and follow.
All right,
Jordan, you wanna do the honors and end it?
All right, come on, man.
See you all 2019.